Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 3 of Ike Plays on the Igloo SMP Server. At least I hope this is episode 3. So let me give you a quick run through of the things that I've been doing. And while I do that, quickly organize, tie up these chests. So here is where I, up until recently, had my mining supplies. Here are kind of enchanted books and some farming supplies that I've gotten. And then some spare just random stuff. I've got an enchantment table going, and I've got, well, I can't show you that. Level 30 enchantments. That's all good. I have some mining stuff that I got. We took a trip to the Nether, which I guess you guys saw episode 2. And got some horse armor and saddles and whatnot. Anything in these? Some stone, which we're going to be using for today's project. I've also got an anvil and a bed. Got Marvel, Seaside, and Ice on joining us this episode. So, it is time for me to introduce this season's project. And I am very excited about it. Ice fell out of the world. What is he doing? That guy is crazy. Okay, so now that we've got a bit of a rim job, going, we're going to need quite a bit of space for this project. And I'll tell you right now, this hill is going to be leveled back about 50 blocks. This hill is going to disappear completely, and you guys are going to get a look at... there's going to be a clear shot right to this lake. This hill is disappearing. And then a lot of this is going to get leveled and filled in. I'm going to basically turn this area here into a plains biome, with obviously some little ridges and whatnot. Honestly, it probably would have been faster and more efficient just to use a plains, but or field or whatever they're calling it now. But I didn't bother. Now I'm going to do it the hard way. I did get some good tools going. I have sharpness 3, power 3, efficiency 3, unbreaking 2, and unbreaking 1. I used books for all of these. I've been enchanting books like crazy, which is where all these are from. I've still got a couple good ones. I think I have a sharpness 2, yeah, and a power 2 around here somewhere. Could be another chest. Let's throw some of this in the furnace so we get that cooking. Okay. We still need to flatten out a bit of this terrain. It doesn't need to look pretty. We'll pretty it up later. It just needs to be efficient. Give us some space to work with. Aha. And what we're going to start by doing for this build, I think it's going to be pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me just throw a bunch of this stuff in here for now, because I don't think we're going to be using too much of it. We're going to need to go to the Nether and get some more glowstone, I think, for sure. But basically, we're going to start with the most basic of structures. A stone 3x3 tower. And I promise this is going to get far more interesting as the build continues on. But the basic, so the basic premise of these buildings, sorry if you hear some sound in the background, there is a storm like you would not believe going through my city right now. And actually I hope the episode doesn't get cut off, because I've already gone through 2 power outages. Pretty nasty power outages too. Okay, whoops. I may have messed up. May need to go grab some more cobble. It's okay, I can chat with you guys while I'm grabbing it. There's been 2 nasty power outages. Like, I thought, the first one for sure, I thought was going to fry my computer with the power surge. It didn't, thank goodness. And I was actually recording at the time. I was on the server, and suddenly everything in my house went black. It was crazy. It was like all the lights glowed sounds strange too, super, like, incredibly bright for about a second, and I was like, this is blinding, what the hell's going on? And then everything just went black, and I was like, shit, that's the end of my computer, that's the end of my cell phone, that's the end of everything plugged into my house right now. But and backup generator kicked in and everything was fine, and I think the power has come back on now. Because internet's TT. What is this? What do you mean, sir? Let's get 2 stacks. You know what? We'll be fine. I don't think we'll be using that much cobblestone for this build. We definitely will for other builds. But the basic premise of this build is going to be a kind of abandoned city, I guess. It's going to be a bit like a villager. Well, I think this build is the most unique in terms of style and whatnot. But the rest of it is vaguely village-like, I would say. Okay, I'm not going to cap it right now. Just because I'm not positive yet of the dimensions. I don't want to mess anything up too badly. Gonna add some diorite pillars here. This is just like the very basic bare bones of the structure. This is in no way anything resembling what it's going to look like. But yeah, so we're going to have like a blacksmith. The basic materials are going to be andesite, sorry, I think I said diorite, andesite, stone, cobblestone, stone bricks, and polished andesite, and probably light gray, gray, and maybe some black later, in terms of stained glass. Titan, where are you? Oh yeah, I should mention, I set up my own place real quick here. These are my coordinates, 44, 174. I'm not too far out of spawn. I'm like 200 blocks out of spawn, just enough that my builds won't get in the way of anybody, but far enough out that we can kind of work in peace without being interrupted every 5 minutes by people passing through. Okay, shit, what was it? I'm 99% sure that there was 2 blocks that I skipped. You know what? Let me make some ladders here. And I should probably answer Marvel at my place. 44 190. Marvel's a cool guy. I like him. Oh, okay. We're doing the sleep. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I thought we were gonna get a visit. And you know what? Actually, this is a good way to check the dimensions, because it's up 2 and then, okay. So we need 2 on top of this. Whoop, that was not what I meant to do in the slightest. There are 2 more up here. So yeah, I got this building scheme after the original idea was I watched Arcus build, and I watched him do his the tower that he did for the season 5 spawn, and I was like, that looks really cool. And then I kind of adapted it from the brick look to more of a kind of rundown, almost like post-apocalyptic kind of looking style in a creative world. And I thought, hey, that looks really good. Like, I'm sure I would love to see what kind of some other people would make of it. And I figured nobody better to do that than me. Sounds so pompous, but that's not how I mean it, I promise. Okay, so those 2 have to go. Those 2 and those 2. There's supposed to be, yeah, whoops. Shit. 2, and then window is 2, and then we're skipping 2 and going up. And then all these are being filled with light gray glass. Yes. Oh. There we go. You know what we may as well do right now is the floor. Okay, I have 4 furnaces. Did I hear someone? No, just a rabbit. Oh, isn't he adorable? So I guess the furnaces are going to go... Let me just think about this for a second. I think I'm going to do this. And then go with the gray stained glass on top. Shit. I'm going to ring this in polished diorite. Just because it looks good. I love the diorite texture. I'll say that right now. I am a huge fan. Okay. Let's throw that down. And then I'm thinking maybe just regular stone. Maybe. Or polished diorite. I do like the way that looks. But I think it's going to blend better if we do it in stone. Oh, that's... Nope. I keep saying diorite. It's andesite. I know it's andesite, and I'm going to keep saying diorite, so there's nothing we can do. We cannot fight. We can only accept and love. Okay, so we may as well, I guess, right now dig down and put glowstone under each of these because those are going to provide us light. And they're going to light up the tower in a beautiful way. I promise. This just creates a bit of nice mood lighting from the ground that shines up the tower, and it actually illuminates inside and outside through the windows, which is rather nice, as you can imagine. We're definitely going to need some more glowstone because we also have to put some glowstone going up those towers. You know what? I'm gonna jump into the nether and I'm gonna grab some glowstone, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, welcome back. Here we are approaching the home. So what was supposed to be a 5-minute glowstone run actually turned into a 10-minute glowstone run and a half-hour quartz run. That being said, I am at 27 levels, and I'm thinking probably... Do we have the... Whoa. Suddenly zombie interface. I'm thinking we'll probably drop a level 30 on... Oh, we don't have enough diamonds. Dang. That's not a pick. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll drop into my strip mine and do a bit of grinding before this episode's done. Yeah, I knew that. God, what do you think I am to this game? New? Alright. So these two stone types, I've noticed, the andesite and regular stone, look very, very similar, which I like quite a bit because it allows you to do some nice combinations. Like these. Dang. So we're just going to build all these up, and then it becomes basically... What I've learned to do is create diagonal spaces, I guess you'd call them, or kind of triangular spaces, where you can just do fine detail work. So basically get this kind of linear building out of the way, and get yourself a structure, and then try to do the kind of fancy, I don't know what you'd call it, fancy work. Wow, good words, guy. Oh, that's bad. Oh, wow, that's even worse. Yeah, I've got to kill her. Or she's gonna murder me. I'm so nervous. Okay, now I think... I'm not actually positive what I did before, but I'm pretty sure I did 3 high pillars, like so. And then 2 high there? No. Those were there. I'm not actually sure that I'm doing this at all right. Right, I say as if there's a right way to build. By right, I mean as in how I have it before. Now what am I thinking? You know what? Give me 1 second. I'm going to step away, and I'm going to look at the palette that I already have laid out for this, and I'm going to tell you what we're going to do next based on that. Alright. Welcome back. I think I've got the basic sketch of it. So, the gist is that there's so many zombies around here. Order of business number 1 should really be lighting this place up, but that's gonna wait till we're done this project, because that is off-camera work. Though with the interruptions, it is quickly becoming on-camera work. They're in a Skype call, by the way, which is why what they say won't make sense to you or me. Well, there you go. If you're not going to come around and chase me, I'm going to murder you. There we go. So these, that needs to go up a little more. This needs to get out of my life. Get a life, guy. Okay, now the general layout is essentially... What? Marvel Wizard's done. He's just done. He's out. These come up, and then there's glowstone in these pillars, which lights it up, or which lights up the kind of upper part of the tower, as well as providing light to the corners, because the light from inside won't really reach where I need it to. Okay. Let's not die here, because I'd like to keep my levels. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, Marvel. He left so that we could sleep, and then I never fucking slept. If this piece of shit would die. And God, seems like there's way more mobs than usual, and I'm not the only one that's mentioned that. Everyone on the server seems to be in agreement. They're easier to kill, but there's way friggin' more of them, which I think is a downgrade from what it used to be. Because I don't mind difficult mobs, as long as they're few and far between. So when you get this like relentless wave of mobs, it just absolutely tries to drown you. That it starts to get on my nerves, just because it stops you from doing anything, basically. Your productivity during the night is just shut down to 0. Yeah. So it kind of goes like this, and then we have glowstone, I believe, there. Yes, that is correct. And then here, oh, that's not what I want. Neither is that. Oh yeah, Depth Strider. That's the new enchantment on boots. Or helmet? Boots. Boots, I think. That allows you to walk quickly underwater. Which is awesome. So basically, we are going to replicate this on all four sides. For which I'm going to need more of the whatchamacallits. My English is so good, I promise. I just can't make English happen right now. We're going to need more of the stairs. But see, I like that pattern. I think that's a cool pattern. 1 speed 2 pot. Not right now. So let's see. Got this going on, and then these slabs come out like this from the corners, just to give it a nice kind of outreached effect. It looks like it's pushing out of the building at the bottom. It gives it kind of, it makes it look stable, so your building doesn't look like it's top heavy, falling over. Because I know this is Minecraft, but you still kind of want to make it look realistic. You want to make it look visually pleasing, so when people look at it, they don't go, that looks wrong. Which I know is kind of actually what, in essence, the new steampunk style is all about. But personally, I've never really been into it, I've got to be honest. Like, I've tried building with steampunk, and I think I'm quite good at it. I don't mean to toot my own horn there. But, I don't really like the style. It's just something about it bothers me. Bothers my eye. I say as if I have any kind of creative eye whatsoever. And there is a design that happens at the top here. I just have no friggin' idea what it is. And I'm going to have to take a look at that after. But I do happen to know that those go there. And those go there. And then the light polish. Oh yeah, right. I forgot. We have to replace the inside here. Because I did these in the wrong one. These should all be dark gray. To match the cobblestone. And the outside, just trust me, it looks better in light gray. There we go. That goes a bit faster. Done it now. And then the polished andesite goes in front of the cobblestone. Oh. One higher. There we go. And it needs to go up there too. There we go. I need to go up to the top and throw some up there. Oh, dang it. Ladders. Give it to me. Hello? Oh, that... It only looked... Okay. Hello, sir. Place. There we go. I heard the sound. That means it's legit. Oh dear. Oh. Wrong again. There we go. 1, 2. Polished andesite. I'm leaving the front open right now because it has a slightly different design. Oh yeah, here we go. So you can already start to see the color scheme coming together and looking good. And don't worry, we do add some color to the building eventually. down to that. And you know what? While I'm here, oh, that was not what I meant to do. That was not what I meant to do either. My stairs. Those go there. Fancy, fancy. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to step away again and take a look at what I did there at the tops and down here, because I know I have a pretty specific pattern that I followed, and I want to make sure I get it relatively like what I had. Alright. Oh my goodness. Here we are. I must say, this has been one of the most stressful things I have ever done in Minecraft in my entire life. Partly because of the lag, partly because of the mobs, partly because of the incredible detail that I've put into this, and partly because I ran out of glowstone on one of this and my OCD's been driving me crazy. That's quartz. I know. Please, please, please leave dozens and dozens of comments about the fact that there's quartz there. Please. I know that there's quartz. I put it there. So, as you can see, we have basically just cobblestone walls around all of the edges, bordered by slabs. I dug out 2 of the andesite, and I replaced it with glowstone and glass. There's glass over here, so you can walk over it. There's 2 chests here, which should probably have bows and arrows in them eventually, and 2 crafting tables that are here because I got sick of walking down there to craft things. So let's go down. Oh wait, and you know what? Before we do anything, that, and we do not have enough. We are 1 block short. Dang it all to heck. Do we have any more glass? We have a bit more glass. Good stuff. There we are. Because I realized I messed up. There we go. Those 2 fit together almost seamlessly. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, now, the only thing left to do is a bit of finishing detail. Such as this. We're just gonna throw some of these leaves around here, like so. Just because this gives it a bit of an abandoned feel. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. And eventually we'll get vines on the server, and I will throw some of those down as well. But for now, I think the leaves will do just fine indeed. Indeed. Turned into Kurt there for a second. There we go. Looks like the tree has overgrown. Make that look a bit more overgrown. Maybe a little bit up along there. Like so. I don't know how I feel about the symmetry there, but that's relatively good. And we're just going to put a tiny bit up around the top. Some foliage that will be visible from the ground. The old foliage hedge, as we call it here in Canada. We don't actually call it that. There we go. No, that's fine. Alright. There we go. And that's the gist of it. I would put some vines probably there, a couple there, maybe one or two there, and a couple just along the sides, one coming down maybe there. But basically, the touch-ups that we did... Creeper, help me clear that area out. Thank you. Let me run you through some of the little things that I added. Here along the bottom, obviously we have this, and there, and up there it's literally the exact same pattern but upside down. I've already showed you the top. Here we have cobblestone stair, 2 cobblestone walls, and then the same height as that. This, I ended up doing the exact same pattern that we have on the other walls. And I changed up the floor here. And that was it. That is the sum total of the tower. It is done. It is done. The one that I have in my creative world I think looks a little bit better, only because I used vines and jungle leaves, and the tower is about half as tall again. There's another, this pattern, and then that repeats. So it's probably 2/3 higher than this one. But other than that, I'm very happy with this. In fact, I'm very, very happy with how this turned out. The next time, we will be working on the blacksmith, which will go right there, and that's going to be really cool. I hope you guys are excited for that. Stay tuned. If you guys enjoyed this at all, you are going to love that build. Build up the hype. But thank you guys very much for watching. This is where I'm going to sign off. Who's still on? And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace, love, Ike out. Bye-bye.